Hi, I'm Sam here at Rick Jones Pianos with a Yamaha Model U1 built in Hamamatsu, Japan in 1976 in really beautiful condition. Whoever had this piano previously definitely took very good care of it and did not use it heavily. The finish looks, in my opinion, like new. It's a polished ebony finish, as so many of these pianos come in, which is very much suitable for more contemporary furniture settings. And it's a U1, so it's the 48-inch tall model, probably the most common piano model we have in our inventory, the one that we have the most of at any given time, and we think we've had more U1s than any other piano. You ask piano teachers, pianists, and these other educators, instructors around the world, this piano is well known and relied upon, and with confidence and with good reason, because Yamaha has such consistent quality control, and this model in particular is so easy to service. And if anything does go wrong for us technicians to have to fix it, it's not a problem. We can make it right easily. It's a piano that really gets the job done. Doesn't get in your way musically. Perfect piano for students, especially who are really progressing into more advanced stages of piano technique. That's why these are so common in schools and conservatories around the world. They really get students started off on the right track. And that's why they're so popular here in our inventory too. This one, I think, has I would call it a relatively neutral sound. If you play it quietly, you can get more of a warmer, mellower sound out of it. But if you play it more loudly, the brilliance and clarity for which Yamaha is known comes out, and it sounds a bit more bright that way. So it just kind of goes with you, however you want to play, loudly, softly, bright, mellow. It has that dynamic range, which is able to complement whatever music you're playing. So I'll give it a neutral rating on a scale from 1 to 10 for the tone, from mellow to bright, right in the middle. The touch I thought was a little bit on the firm side, just a smidgen. Definitely firmer than what I would expect from Yamahas. They are not known for having a firm touch as much as their competitors, Kawai and Steinway. But there's always exceptions, and that's why we provide these tone and touch ratings. These are used pianos. They all turn out a little differently, even after they've been worked on. And this one just happens to have a slightly firmer touch. So I strongly recommend it if you're a student who has to play a grand piano in the teaching studio. Grand pianos often have a more massive feel to them, which might throw you off if you're used to a lighter touch piano. So 6 will be my rating on the touch, from light to firm, on this piano. And of course, like everything else we sell, it has a 10-year warranty, all parts and labor, and 100% lifetime trade-up guarantee. Just please make sure you have it in tune twice a year by a professional technician, and that you keep it in a moderate, stable humidity situation. Oh, and one more thing, it does have a middle pedal practice mute. If you press it down, move it to the left, it holds itself in place for you, and it will put a curtain of felt in between the hammers and the strings, so you can practice very quietly whenever you need to, substantially reducing the sound. Very good for apartments and row homes if you don't want to disturb your neighbors, or even if you're in a detached home and the spirit moves you to practice at 3 in the morning. Just put that pedal on and chances are no one will hear you. So please stop by, try this out for yourself. You're welcome to play this along with anything else we have in our inventory. But if you can't make it, you can always give us a phone call or send us an email if you have any questions. Thanks.